What's up, everybody? You are chatting with the Pratchers.
Yes, you are.
I'm Toni, and this is Fred.
Hello, everyone.
And we are so happy to be with you today.
Yes.
Today, our subject is how to stay motivated in life and love. Isn't that something?
Yes.
So I'm going to kick it off.
Okay.
I'm going to tell y'all how I like to stay motivated. And I know that we have a vast audience, but I have to stay true to self and let y'all know that I'm a Christian, and my faith is everything to me. And that is how I stay motivated. My faith in God. Y'all, if it weren't for my faith in God, I don't know where I would be. And I'm motivated through my faith to just keep going no matter what comes at me from day to day. God keeps me inspired, keeps me hopeful in troubled times, but he also just keeps me grounded when things are just, it doesn't matter what's happening in life. He just keeps me focused and grounded in life.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be sane if it weren't for my faith in God. I'm telling y'all. My faith in God helps me to examine myself because since the topic is how to stay motivated in life and love, well, I need to examine what motivates me from time to time. I mean, to really be real about the situation, because I could be motivated by the wrong things. You know, I could be overly motivated by money and gain when I should be more focused on people. And
That's good.
yeah, people and myself. I mean, I could work, and that's good. It's good to work. It's good to have gainful employment, and that is a blessing. But if I'm so motivated by work that I never make time to take care of myself and my family, then what good is it? I have all the things around me that I could ever want, but I do not have peace in my home because I'm never there, and everybody's running amok. Then what good is all the money? You know, so I have to examine my motives. I have to examine the why behind everything that I do. And I need to be the first person to put the scope on me, you know,
Yeah.
because life sometimes will turn up the fire on you, and then you get to see what's really in you and what motivates you. And then if you can't handle it, then what?
That's true.
You know, then what? So I like to, from time to time, I like to think about what motivates me. I like to think about what's in my heart, examine myself. And I need God to help me with that. Because when I see things that are ugly or that are not pleasing to myself or him, then I need a way to shift that, to make the necessary changes so that I can be happy and have a fulfilled life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's good. That's good. So, I mean, in thinking about what you said as far as the God factor, and you've already beautifully stated that, you know, how we believe. Our faith is in God. And so the way how to stay motivated, and I'm thinking about self right now. So if God is in there, it's more for me. Just it not saying that it's more than just God, but there are certain things that has to be put in place for God to be that person to you or that entity to you. So like reading his word, having his word in me gives me the motivation.
That's good.
So understanding when I am going through a specific thing, there is something that his word tells me how to be during that time, during grief, during the loss of, you know, maybe, you know, something happens to the house, or something pulls the joy away from life. That's because we're talking about being motivated in life. Something that pulls away the joy in life.
Grief and loss.
Yeah. Grief, loss, like all of that. So you need something to pick you up. So God is that buffer.
Yes.
His word is that buffer, and I have it in my heart, have it in my life. So I draw from it. This is how God is the motivating factor
Yes.
in my life. And with love, when you think about love, if you have him in our between, right? Sometimes in the relationship, there may be a
Some friction.
some disagreement. And so I have to go to God and like, God, man, I thought we were good in this area, or help me, to understand where I am in my relationship. How do I get over this? How do I come to a conclusion with my wife in this thing or in this area? So he helps me. And again, I rely on him, his scriptures. That's how he motivates me.
I love it. I love that, babe. Break it on down
Yeah.
so that we can understand what that looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
I absolutely love that. Y'all, just take a few minutes and let us know what motivates you in life and love. Take a few minutes and put it in the comment section.
Right.
And we're gonna read your comments. So let us know what you think about that. Yeah, and I also want to say this. Though we're talking about love, it's not just couple love.
Okay.
This love transcends couples. We can use this information for all types of relationships, parent to child relationships, sibling to sibling relationships, whoever you love. Because as sure as you live, there's going to be the friction bill. It's just, I love this analogy. I saw somebody do this. They said if you rubbing up against somebody, it's gonna get a little hot. It's gonna get a little heated. Look at him. And you're gonna start a little fire. So that friction, that rubbing up against each other, that's the closeness. So it's like the closer you are with that person, the more likely
something's gonna happen.
yeah, there's gonna be
have
friction.
some friction.
Because you're two different people. There's gonna be a difference of opinion sometimes, and it doesn't have to.
And it's okay.
Yeah, it is okay, because it doesn't have to elevate to you cursing somebody out or throwing pots and pans at them. It just means that sometimes you will have a disagreement, and you will have to. You have to learn each other in a new way, and you have to respect each other. For me, when conflict arises, or when there's a disagreement, I like to just get alone with my thoughts. I like to pray and think about things, and I like to say, if I'm careful, I'll do that. But sometimes I get a little anxious, and I'll just come and say, babe, this is what's going on. But all of this is to say that I am transparent. Whatever method I use, and or whatever way that I approach my husband, I'm being transparent, and he respects me for that. And I respect myself by doing that. I have to have respect for my feelings, and I'm being transparent, telling him how I feel, and I'm respecting him too. Because being honest and transparent, I'm giving him the opportunity to, I could have a total misunderstanding.
That's true.
Totally. But if I hold it in, keep it to myself, and don't say anything to him, and I say that I'm dealing with it with God, but really I'm just brooding over it. I'm just brooding over it, and he said such and such.
Festering.
And yeah, I'm just brooding. And babe, is everything okay? It's fine. Everything's fine. Something wrong with you? I mean, really? I mean, it's just thick in the air. But if I let that guard down and walk in humility, which God teaches me to do, and go to him and say, you know what, babe, something has been bothering me. I was thinking such and such, and what you said, or how I felt about what was said, it bothered me. I got a little angry. We can talk about it. And that works in other relationships. Now, it doesn't always go over that easy. It doesn't. But You know, but you got to stay motivated because the end that you want to see is peace
Yeah.
and love continued.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So another factor for me, the that I feel like staying motivated is setting goals. So when you set a goal, you can reach. You have something to reach for, right? So once you set that goal, I got my goals, the individual goals. When I accomplish them, I'm checking them off. A checked off goal is motivating for me. You know, I could, because I had something to reach for. So it gives me that level to climb. So I'm staying motivated. Oh, I got to do this. I got to get this done. So it's motivating for me in my life because I want to get this done at a specific time in life or whatever that looks like. So I'm reaching forward to that.
Reaching forward.
It motivates you. Also, that's just in life, in my personal life. Then I have the goals for each other, so that we have something to reach for, and that keeps us motivated in our love life.
Absolutely.
You know, some place that we want to go, something that we want to do, it keeps you moving towards something. So you're being motivated in that arena, in that area, and so that way you won't be down all the time, or you know you got something to reach for. You're still trudging along or trucking along, even. And the goal setting for me keeps you focused even when something comes to that's hard. You know, something that comes and it tries to put you, you know, down, or some situation happens, some circumstance happen, but because you have that goal that you're reaching for, it keeps you going. That thing doesn't stop you. It may try to stop you or come along and do some things to slow you down, but because I still got that goal in mind, or I'm reaching towards that goal, it keeps me going.
Wow.
You know, so that's why goal setting or putting goals in front is a motivating factor.
It takes a mighty willpower to be able to do that, to look and see the end in spite of what you are in. You're in it. You're in a disagreement with your loved one. You're in it, and look, and it's going on day 4, and it's like we're not seeing eye to eye. We can't even talk about it, you know, and so you to be able to see the end, to be able to say, you know what, we're here now, but I see us beyond this point. I see us happy again. I see us loving each other again. I hear us laughing again. That takes a mighty willpower and a mighty hope. It really does. And also, something came to mind while you were speaking. How would a person how would they gain that motivation? How would they stay hopeful? Now we're talking about having God as our source, and then you brought up some other practical ways, but I wanted to bring out some different practical ways that we can stay motivated in life and love. Who motivates you? Who do you go to if you can't talk to me? Is there anyone else that you go to when you can't talk to me?
Yeah, you have your mentors, your pastors, your friend, you know, somebody who's close to you that won't relinquish your stuff, somebody who's really truly a friend. And talk to them, and you know, let that stuff out and get perspective, because sometimes you can just be in your head about a specific thing and not have the right perspective. Your tunnel vision, you can only see like this, but you need a broader perspective to see. You know, if you got those blinders on and you're only looking this way, you can only see what's in front of you.
Yeah.
But you need a broader perspective, and going to a mentor, talking to your pastors, talking to your friends will kind of broaden the horizon so that you can see from a different point of view. Because
Right.
sometimes you just have a skewed point of view,
Yeah.
and you need somebody, something else, since we're talking about the God factor. And then, you know, Holy Spirit is somebody who can help you. It brings conviction. It brings you to truth. And so if you have that thing working in you, then you just allow it to do its work. You know, go and pray. Have prayer. All of these things will help you.
Yes.
And so lean on those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're very big on counseling and seeking help. Y'all, counseling is not a dirty word. Therapy is not evil, okay? When it is the right pairing, it can be very healing and very helpful to a person. And what I mean by the right pairing, just like the examples that he gave about your mentors and you know, other people, your friends, you have to make sure that these people have a mindset that is not leading you to the fire, okay? Because you do need to look higher than you. And for instance, if I went to, it can be an auntie, it could be a parent, and you know that parent has never really accepted your spouse, or and then you go and then you breathe out all your anger to your parent about what he or she did. More than likely, if they're not delivered of that thing, you're not going to get a very
Objective.
response. So you have to be wise with that. And that's why I say, if it's not the right pairing. Am I saying that you should never take advice in a situation like that? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying filter it through the Lord, through the Holy Spirit. If you believe in God, filter advice through Him in prayer. And if it's and if your spiritual leaders are Christ centered, they're gonna start with prayer, or they're gonna start and end with prayer, because they understand the importance of filtering any advice and recommendations through the Holy Spirit.
That's right.
So we definitely want to be mindful. We don't always go to our peers about certain things. We want to go to someone who can see a little broader, somebody who's had some experiences. I wouldn't go to my 14-year-old daughter about some things that some grown-up business, y'all. And some stuff is grown-up business, and you may be talking to a person your same age.
Wow.
But it's a little out of their scope, because they're not there yet. And you have to decipher and say, I love you, I respect you, but this right here, I may not need to talk to you about that thing. I may need to talk to someone who can see a little further. And it's no disrespect to that loved one either.
Know who's mature to handle whatever
That's
in your
what I'm
life.
saying.
Whatever that thing that you take to somebody, make sure they're mature enough to handle what you can bring to them.
Yeah.
Everybody can't take what you have.
'Cause
you can't take everything to everyone.
Because I've seen people fall out. I mean, lifelong friendships just fall to dust because a word was spoken out of season, or somebody shared your innermost feelings with someone else. Well, you have to judge who you should tell things to. You have to know, and you have to learn. And sometimes it's not a it's a tough lesson to learn who you can actually trust with things. But yes, it's important. What you laughing at?
Because we're supposed to be motivating people.
Oh,
We're
y'all don't feel motivated.
We're giving them advice on that.
Oh my Lord. Listen, we do want you to feel motivated, but I mean, and even with this, take it with a grain of salt. I like to say, eat the chicken, spit out the bones, honey. If it is not something that is palatable to you, then you listen to what is working, and if it's not, if that's not working for you, then okay. But I hope you do feel motivated.
Eat the chicken and don't eat the bones.
Yeah, there you go. You feel motivated. You feel strong. Okay, if you feel strong, put it in the comment section because we want to know.
Right.
We want to know what motivates you. We want to know what you think about what was just said to
Yes,
you.
yes.
What do you? We read those comments,
it's
y'all.
good. It's good stuff.
We read them.
Yeah.
Yes, and so one last thing I want to talk about concerning being motivated in life and love, dreaming. It's important to have dreams, y'all. Dreams are not just for children. It's for me. It is a part of my livelihood. I'm a creative person. I dream in color, so to speak. But dreaming helps. My husband was talking about setting goals. Well, dreaming is a part of that for me. He liked to make lists and it's dot 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 dot, but if I don't have a dream, I don't have a goal. It's simultaneous to me. I have to have something that I can reach for that is truly higher than myself. Now, the difference between a dream and a goal to me, a dream is a goal in seed form. A dream is what you get before you put that work to it. And if I spent all my time just quantifying or adding up the things that I can do, I don't think I would get very far in life because I have to see it first. And some of my dreams are big dreams. I have to see it. And then when I see it, then I speak it. And once I speak it, then especially when I speak it to him, that he's gonna pull out the paper and the pen and say, okay, well we're about to get task oriented now. So let's list out step 1, step 2, step 3. So it works hand in hand. But the dream.
Say it again, because I was just, wow.
The dream is a goal in seed form.
Y'all, go get your pen and your paper. Go write it down and remember it. Put it on the wall. Put it on the kitchen table. Put it where you need to put it, where you need to see it. Say it again.
A dream is a goal in seed form.
So good. Y'all better start dreaming. You better start dreaming. That was good, Miss Pratchett.
Thank you, sir. I mean,
I like that.
Look, that was just straight from heaven, I believe.
I like that.
But it's true. It's truth, and our hope and desire is that truth reaches you, and what's from the heart reaches the heart.
Yes.
And so, if you're a dreamer, and even if you're not, don't be afraid to dream, because see, sometimes the realities and the things we see just suck the dream right out of us. It keeps us from dreaming. We see all these terrible things and we're scared to dream. Y'all, dreams are important. A dream and a vision is as important as breath is to your lungs, because if you stop dreaming, you stop seeing yourself beyond where you are, you're not going to get anywhere in life. And that's in anything. That's in your finances, that's in your relationships, I think that's in every part of life. Look, I'm no authority. I'm just speaking about my own life. Yeah. I need dreams to survive. And I thank God that he gives me dreams. He gives me dreams, and he puts them in my heart, and then as I search after him, and then he reveals them to me, and then I can bring it to the task rabbit here, and he can Dun, dun, dun. And you know what? And sometimes those dreams they don't flourish the way that I
Dreamed them.
exactly. They don't always. And so then you just have to pivot, and sometimes you have to restructure things and bring it about. But if it's a dream from God, then he will bring it to pass. But it does take work. It's not going to just appear. It's going to take work. So I appreciate my task rabbit, because in order to make that dream come true, you've got to walk and talk and do some things.
That's right. That's right.
Got to do some things.
Well, guys, in the meantime,
And in between time, keep on dreaming and stay motivated in life and love. Oh, hold up. We surely cannot end this show without telling them how they can motivate us. There's something you can do.
yes,
You can please hit like,
yes,
comment,
Uh-huh.
and subscribe to this channel. It would be a great motivator to us.
it sure will, because it helps this channel to grow.
It sure does.
Yep.
So you can motivate us that way. And while we're reading those comments and seeing all those likes, in the meantime, you keep on dreaming.
That's right. And you keep on staying motivated.
Please do.
And we will see you at the next chat.
Yes, we will.
Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.